We've been working with Ben at Ridley for 15 years. We used to use a grain mix with canola, loose minerals, lime and other things, and we're having trouble with the macro and micro minerals dropping out, so we then went to a customised pellet, and to this day we still use that. It just means that we have a consistent feed source going into the cows every day, and cows are getting what their requirements are, and they're producing well with that system.
With knowing the Lovedays from first starting to call out on farms and then progressing to be clients, they've always fed their animals really well and always put really good milk production of milk solids and volume into the vat to obviously to back up their fondness of animals and treating them really well, and obviously their cows then perform very well.
Last financial year the cows did 412,000 kilos of milk solids, just over 5 million litres.
Well, they're doing about 35 litres and we're hitting 2.6 kilos of milk solids, which is a record for us at the moment.
We buy the Barastoc transition pellet, and we've found that very good with transitioning the cows to get them to calve down well and try and minimise milk fever problems and fire them up nicely.
The calves are on grain basically from the first week, nearly right through, depending on seasons, up to 12 months. And then of course they come back on. We start them off in the dairy with the lead feed, and then adding different products in as they're required when they're in the dairy. We
use the Ridley direct services. Through Ridley we've been able to contract almond hulls and cottonseed. If we get a new load of feed, Ben will swing by and do a feed test, core sample on hays and the maize silage as well that we grow on the farm here, so we know what we're feeding the cows.
We sort of cover off on the Barastoc range in our calf feeds and our lead-up transition feeds, and then we use the Ridley direct arm to help source the right raw materials that are used in their partial mix rations here with the feed pad. And obviously our Barastoc transition leads into Barastoc concentrate range, which will change at particular times of year to suit the season and the cow's requirements. Largely we've got it pretty well covered that these are high production herd, and our requirements, macro, micro and vitamins and buffers have got to be spot on.
Dealing with Ridley, it's been very important that they're feed safe accredited and always provide a consistent product, and we've enjoyed working with them. They're very prompt with their orders, and they haven't let us down. We're optimistic with the outlook of the dairy future. We've invested a lot of money into the business, and try and expand and cater for sons coming home onto the farm.